Hey you guys, it is Busy Blue and I am back again for another Big Brother Season 19 review and recap. First of all, I want to apologize for the late review. I don't want to put anything out there, but I think Boston Market tried to kill me. So I needed a couple of days to recover, and now I am here in the flesh and ready for you guys. I'm not going to do Wednesday's episode. I watched both of the episodes when they came out, but I was just, my body said no, okay, when it came to getting up and going and doing anything anywhere. But late but not forgotten, and here I am. So I'm going to go straight to eviction night. Eviction night started off basically with a recap of what happened after Wednesday happened. This is the Paul show. And there's no way you can't say this is the Paul show. Even when Jessica decided not to use the power of veto, why was Paul saying anything? I'm so tired of this being the Paul show. It's like, it's just when is someone going to realize that Paul's going to win this show if we keep him in it? I mean, but I guess what will we be watching if Paul was gone? I don't know. Anyway, so it goes off of Jessica decides not to use the veto. And I feel really, for her to have watched this show with her father, as she said, she did that emotional story for watching it with her father and being such a fan, and then for her not to use the veto, it's like, Marcellus, what you doing? I just don't get it. Why would you not use the veto and put something bigger on them? If you want to make sure that old meatball dude goes home and you want to put somebody as a pawn, use Paul. If you just gonna be so big and bad and you want to make sure people gonna be on your side, use Paul. I'll go up as a pawn, sure, I'll go up as a pawn. Use him and make sure meatball dude goes home. I just don't. Not using the veto is so stupid, and it made me so upset because on Wednesday night's episode, she saw it all. She saw it all. Everything was. She had that vision, and I can't remember which Big Brother it was. Where the young lady, I wish I could remember which one it was, but she's sitting down and she just put together the whole Boys Alliance. She saw it. She saw everything that was happening. She's put it together, and you just watching it like, yes, you got it. Jessica saw it all. She saw all, and it's like, yeah, girl, you got it. You got it. You got it. You can do it. You can do it. Still, she did nothing. So anyway, she doesn't use the veto. They do the recap after that. Josh really is excited. Paul, everybody goes back to the room, and Josh is like, yeah, she didn't use the veto, and Paul's like, yes, the plan's going, you know, as we thought it would. So Josh is smiling, and Paul's like, well, don't get too happy, dum dum. You gotta be sad still. And I was trying my best not to go into it because I know how I can get, but I have to. And each one of these confessionals, and each one of these, I'm going to look at the camera and say something to him. Josh has been acting like he running the show. You meatballs, you thought you had me, da 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 da. I want someone to name me one thing Josh has thought of. Put it down in the comments. One thing Josh thought of by himself, Josh came up with by himself to help him stay this week. Put it down in the comments. You know what? Let's think about it right now. Nothing. Nothing. None of this. Everything to how he got on the block, to how he's getting off the block. Nothing did he think of himself. He got on the block because of, oh, I just want to let you know that it's just because you're my number one target, da 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 da. Okay, now we do that. Now Cody's back in. You're a meatball, da 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 da, meat, da da da. All of that Paul's telling him to do. Oh, make sure you don't take any deals, da 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 da. He's doing all of that. Now they're saying, okay, we're going to keep you play sad. Okay, oh, make sure you cry. But in the confessional, he making it sound like, oh, you thought you had me out, but I got da 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 da. You have done nothing. You have thought of nothing yourself. None of this is your own. I don't see, and people like to go on me on Twitter, like, oh, you're a Josh. I'm hating on what I'm doing more in the game, and I'm not even in a Big Brother house. What am I hating on? I just don't. Not using a veto as a. Anyway, moving on from that, because you know he'll get me upset. So, sorry, I have, it was a nice scene between Mafia Dude and Jessica. And Jessica's like, hey, just want to let you know that I have the, you know, the haunting hex. And he's like, really? He's like, yeah, well, what does it mean? Tells, da-da-da. And because they have a close relationship that's forming. And she tells him, and he's like, wow, well, you know, I won't tell anybody. And I trust him as the type of person who won't tell anyone. And I'm really starting to get a liking to him. I think he's really cool. I think he's really down to earth. And I think he's finally starting to understand the game. I wouldn't be surprised if he made it all the way to the end. Not winning, I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised if he made it all the way to the end. So going from there, he starts to feel more for Jessica. So, you know, he's in the bathroom, she goes in the bathroom, and he's like, get in the toilet. So, excuse me? Get in the toilet, get in the toilet. And he's like yelling at her, get in the toilet. But it's like, how many people come up to you and they be like, yo, get in the toilet? They're like, don't get it. Anyway, she goes and gets in the toilet, and he comes up behind her and was like, they're flipping. And then walks out. Okay. And like, that's, maybe that's what they do in Mafia or whatever. But it's like, they flipping. And that was it. She's like, are they, don't ask them. This message will self-destruct. Like, that was it. You know, cold words, this is it. Anyway, it was nice of him to do that. Excuse me, sorry, you know, I gotta replenish my electrolytes after they just tried to kill me over there at the market. So Jessica tells Cody, and I was like, yo, we gotta start making sure that we get the votes and stuff to keep him to stay, to keep Ramses to stay. My God, Cody, y'all think Cody got friends outside the house? And if so, what are those people like? Because when he was talking to Cowboy Bill, and he's like, I swear to God, if he goes, I will blow this place. I will ram. Bruh, and you think I'm about to help you out now that you're talking to? No. See, right there. It's that, bruh, no. I just didn't get it. Anyway, moving on from there, another side scene was Paul talking about Wreck-It Ralph and Elena. So, Wreck-It Ralph and Elena have been very buddy-buddy with Cody and Jess. Basically, because they have the power. They seem like floaters enough that, you know, they'll float with whoever has the power during that time. But Paul's making it seem like, oh, they're best friends with them. They're eating, they're slurping, they're, you know, swimming, they're doing all of this stuff with them. But Paul didn't tell them that they're flipping. Don't y'all think? Because I think if they would have said, look, yo, Ralph, Wreck-It Ralph and Elena, we all flipping on them and we gonna keep Josh, Wreck-It Ralph and Elena would have gone with the house. But because Paul's alienating them, it makes it seem like they not on their side. Does that make sense? Because I don't like how he's doing it. Because Wreck-It Ralph, I mean, not that I'm a fan of Wreck-It Ralph because of what he did with the house and stuff, but he's alienating them on purpose, but making it seem like, oh, we have to do this because look at what they're doing, giving each other back massages and Paul's a sneaky ass nigga and I don't trust him. But anyway, at the end of the day, going back to that, you know, Paul is playing pool with Wreck-It Ralph and he's like, yeah, I think Cody's a cool guy, But I think that anybody would have said that because he's in power. You don't know who the snakes are right now. Anyway, Ramses is eliminated. You know, Ramses is talking about, you know, he tried to save himself. Where? Where did you do that? We didn't see it. I mean, where you use a Morse code or something? Like, where and when did you do that? But anyway, He said he tried to save himself. He kind of knew something was happening. I felt bad because he was just a pawn in Jessica's game, not even his own game. And there's no way for him to come back or anything. Just like he was a pawn in his own game and in Jessica's game. After that, you know, clearly there was a clear line because Elena's face. Did you see Elena's face, my God? I don't know if I've ever seen anybody more shocked than that. Wait, what? She done knew she done fucked up too at that time too. But anyway, they do the HOH competition. Paul wins because it's a tattoo competition on a man who has millions. Y'all don't want to say that these games are rigged. Anyway, the competition is, you know, and throughout the whole episode, Julie's like, you know, we're going to tell them about the game-changing, this and that, game-changing, this and that, da-da-da. So, I think she was ready to tell it. So she goes back in and she asks Josh, how does it feel to be back? Or how does it feel that they kept you, da-da-da. And Jessica, he says, Jessica, how does it feel, you know, to know that you were blindside, da-da-da. Jessica's like, oh, I mean, I don't give a fuck about that because, I mean, I'm just glad America loved me enough to keep me and my boyfriend safe for a couple more weeks, so. And Julie's like, good night, house guest. Bitch had nothing to say. Julie, was you supposed to tell them something? That was some boss ass shit Jessica did. And she kept it ambiguous enough so that you didn't know if it was for how many weeks she was supposed to keep it. If it was 1 week, how the duration of this. You don't know what it was. But she didn't lie about what she got. That was some boss ass shit. Now, I'm sure if Big Brother came back and said, well, it was only supposed to be for this many, da-da-da-da-da, then that would be the... Let's wait till that happens. You know what I want to hit on that? Regency Bias Radio. Yo, if y'all have not checked out my nigga Regency Bias Radio, yo, I always miss his live. But I tell you what, I don't miss a video. Yo, go check him out. He be speaking the truth of the truth of the truth. Now, I can't get that real. But God, because of what I do in real life. But make sure you get a chance to check out his page. Yo, I love his videos. When he goes into the voices like this of the people, and yo, check it out. Yo, Regency Bias Radio. Do you think that they had to do a clarification of what Jessica meant, what her thing is? Or do you think they just let her keep her blanket? Or even y'all, put it in the comments. Do y'all think that Big Brother went back and clarified what Jessica meant by what the haunting hex was? Or you think they just left it for what it was? Because if they didn't just leave it for what it was, that's some bullshit. Anyway, I'm mad already. I don't even know the answer. Anyway, I'm excited to see what's going to happen next week. I'm sorry, you guys, for being sick. I'm going to be back. Y'all, be careful from what y'all get from Boston Market. For real. This is Busy Blue, and I will see you guys tomorrow.